Howdy y'all, if you're thinking about moving to Coppell, Texas, well, it didn't earn the #1 best suburb to live in Texas on accident, okay? This is a well-kept older school suburb with some great schools. So if your budget is in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, well, that's what we're diving into today, okay? We're gonna hit the streets and check out a few homes in this price point here today so that you can see just how far your dollar can really stretch in another part of this series on Coppell. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. If you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we get tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, you gotta reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you, we've got you back. We're making a smooth move out here in Dallas, Texas, or in Coppell, like I'm here today. Welcome back. Of course, we've done a few of these, but if this is your first time, then welcome to the channel. We're glad that you're here. Yeah, I'm hanging out. So this is the farmer's market. So they'll run this every Saturday morning. They've got of course, some really good, fresh organic produce. Every Saturday, you've got a little, playground for the kids. But you've also got, I will tell you, so you've got George Coffee and Provisions right there. You've got Twisted Root Burger, which is one of the best. You can get all sorts of different kinds of meat on your burger right there, and it's got a nice little vibe in there too. And you've also got, this is why you subscribe to the channel, okay? If you want to know the best barbecue in town, then that's gonna be Hard 8 Barbecue, which is right on the corner right back here, okay? So if you're looking for the best barbecue, maybe in Dallas, then that's gonna be at Hard 8. They've got one location right here. They got a couple other locations around the Metroplex out here as well. But now let's talk about Coppell here for a little bit. So give you a nice little introduction before we dive into the neighborhood. So this suburb began in 1955, and the city built the DFW airport directly south of it in '74. So since then, it's really grown into an upper class suburb with some commercial warehouses, closest in proximity to the airport down there. But very residential, family friendly vibe. And one of the biggest reasons that people like Coppell so much are the schools, right? The schools are going to be top notch across the board and actually ranked the 3rd best school district in the Metroplex, which is going to include all of Fort Worth as well. So you've got some great schools and also a super safe suburb, pretty active, pretty active small town vibe out here. You've got a few trails, you got sidewalks through most of the neighborhoods as well. So, you'll have people walking their dogs and, taking that morning run, morning walk, same in the afternoon type of thing. That's kind of a Coppell here for you. But now that we've covered the bases here, let's head to that first home, that first neighborhood, and show you what's going on in this price point. All right, I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. Let's get right into it, shall we? And I didn't have to walk too far to get to these. You might recognize these from being behind me in that intro there. So I wanted to show you these and kind of what you can come to expect here. So this one that we're gonna feature right here is going for $520,000. 3 beds, 3.5 baths on 2,600 square feet, which is gonna put you at $199 a square foot, built in 2012 on really a zero lot here, so you don't have much of a yard to take care of right here. But you do have a 2-car garage on the back side, and you'll also have plenty of parking right here as well for any visitors or whatever the case may be, right? So, but you're gonna have this craftsman style that's really going to be very popular really in all of these. That's kind of the look here in these homes around that big park that I just came from, right? But on the inside, you're gonna have that open floor plan, you know, fully updated kitchen. You're even gonna have a second living area upstairs. So you've got a little bit of separation if you have some little ones running around up here. But yeah, I mean, so this is kind of, I mean, this is the style here in this neighborhood. It's a very unique style of living, of course. And so, but the cool part is you're very, very close to the airport. I mean, you're probably, you might be less than 5 minutes away to, you know, get to the airport over there. So, you know, if that's your thing, if you're a frequent traveler, then this area, this spot might just be perfect here for you. But yeah, I mean, it's, I wouldn't say it's super quiet because, you know, you have, so this is Coppell Road right here. So you've got, you know, some, you got FedEx that delivers, of course. But yeah, I mean, you'll have some cars that come through here, and you have the park over there, and you have the farmer's market on Saturdays and things like that. So of course you got the Hard 8, the barbecue joint, right down the street as well. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's very quiet. I mean, maybe at night it would be quiet, but yeah, it's just a different style of living over here, of course, right? But you are going to be close to the so you've got actually a few grocery stores 2 blocks away. So you go north and then 1 block east as well. And you've got a nice shopping center. I'll actually show you that shopping center here in a minute. But so you've got really a lot of, I mean, they're all gonna be this style of home. Of course, you probably have seen that from when I was walking around in the intro. There's another good look at them right there. I mean, that's just kind of the style here in this neighborhood. You've got a couple hundred homes really in here. So, you know, these pop up every now and then. But let's talk about the schools now for a minute. So, you know, if you didn't know, if you haven't watched the best schools video that we did, we dropped that a few weeks ago. We actually did 2. We actually covered the top 25 ranked public school districts and the best private schools as well, top 25. And so as far as Texas though is concerned, so Coppell ranks the 5th best school district in all of Texas. Okay, number 3 in Dallas, but number 5 in all of Texas. So you're really going to get that top-notch education here in Coppell. But if you are considering private school, you know, I went to one of the top 3 private schools here in Dallas, and I had many friends who lived out here in Coppell. So you know, that is certainly an option as well for you. You know, you've got so those top 3 private schools that are here in Dallas are, I'd say, probably 15-20 minutes away from Coppell, you know, depending on what part of Coppell, you know, that you're in, right? So, you know, if that's an option for you as well, you'll definitely have to reach out. I'm still very involved in that community, so I can get you on the phone or in contact with the right person, depending on maybe which exact school that you're looking at. Okay, so hey, if you like what we're talking about so far, then hey, please tap that thumbs up button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you tap the bell for notifications as well. Of course, I was born and raised here, and I love sharing some of that insider information that I've picked up, you know, throughout the years that I've lived here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $565,000, 4 beds, 3 baths on 2,600 square feet, which is gonna put you at $220 a square foot. Built in 1993 on right at a quarter of an acre, a lot right here. And you're also gonna have the 2-car garage that you'll access via the alley on the back side right there, okay? So it's gonna be that traditional brick yet again, and but on the inside you are gonna have that open floor plan, the vaulted ceilings, updated kitchen, the backyard patio area as well, looking out to the pool that actually features a pretty cute little rocky waterfall right there. So nice little backyard right there. But again, we've got the big trees. I'll give you the shot down the street. We got the American flags out here today. But yeah, I'll walk you down a little bit here so you can kind of see. Let's go this way actually, so you can see the other side of the street out here. But yeah, everybody's taking good care of the lawns. Of course, you got you know, the big trees. It's actually moving into wintertime, so you know the acorns are falling down right now, and we've got a little bit of yellows, some oranges coming through right now. It's about to look really, really beautiful out here pretty soon. Very, very quiet over here. You're really kind of tucked away from any sort of main street or anything. You're really close to the elementary school. You could literally walk your child to the elementary school in the mornings if you wanted to. But you got the shopping center right there as well. So you'll have access to, you know, if you need to make a quick trip over to the grocery store, that's a less than 5 minutes away type of thing, right? So and that's one question that we get sometimes is, you know, if I'm in Coppell, can I stay in Coppell, or am I having to travel to go to different areas and things like that to get everything? Well, the answer is yes, you can stay in Coppell, and you will have access to really everything that you need. But I will say that I feel like people who live in Coppell are a little bit maybe more mobile than others. I mean, you're really close to the airport, so a lot of people here I feel like are used to, you know, jumping on a plane and you know, catching a different vibe somewhere else, right? And so you know, that's kind of what I see a lot of here in Coppell is, you know, if you want a little bit different vibe, you can go over to, you know, Grapevine, which is right next door, and head over to that historic district over there in Grapevine. Is actually really cool. I actually show it to you in the Grapevine vlog, and I actually was there during a very interesting time. Was there during Grape Fest, so if you want to see a little bit of that, go to our main channel page, use the search bar in there, just look up Grapevine vlog and it'll pop right up. But yeah, you can go over to Grapevine. If you want a little bit more high end, you can get over to South Lake right there, just one more over right there. You got you know, everything that you need there. I mean, they call South Lake the bubble, right? Because you got everything over there. So you've got everything kind of right here in this kind of 5, maybe 7 mile radius right here. You got Grapevine Mills Mall as well, so you got a pretty big mall out here as well. So yeah, you really got everything. And then if you wanted to go down to downtown Dallas, that's only 20 miles away down there. Okay, so now of course we love helping our clients get into homes that they feel really, really good about in good locations and everything. So but of course we can't help you if you don't reach out, right? So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, you know we've got your back when making a smooth move out here. I feel our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. We're crushing a bunch of deals right now, and we'd love to help you do the same. So with that being said, actually I was peeking over here. We got a nice little colonial style. So we got a little bit of variety actually on this street. This is on Blue Jay. This is a really cool street, by the way. It kind of wraps around really close to the elementary school. There was another colonial that we passed earlier as well. So we've got a little bit of variety going on over here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, hey, real quick. So I wanted to show you a shopping center here in Coppell. This is one of the main ones right here off of Beltline and Sandy Lake Road. You've got a cool clock right behind you right there, and you've actually got some covered parking through that little walkway right there. But I just want to kind of show you what all you have out here and show you what you have, easy access to. So actually, if we start over there, so we've got a cava over there, which if you don't know what cava is, it's kind of like a Mediterranean take on Chipotle a little bit. So that's a really good spot right there. You've got a Pure Bar. I've never done that, but you got a Pure Bar studio, a pet store, an eyelash store right there. You've got some haircuts. I don't know what Merle Norman is. You've got a massage place. You've got a boxing spot right there. And so what you need to know is in this, at this intersection here, you've really got, so all 4 of these corners right here are gonna be full of, they're gonna look pretty similar to this. So you've got a natural grocers right here. I'll kind of walk and show you a little bit more, but you actually have 3 grocery stores on the 4 corners. So you've got 3 out of the 4 have grocery stores in them. You've got a Tom Thumb across right over there, and then you have a Sprouts over there. So Sprouts is similar to natural grocers. Natural grocers would be kind of a smaller version of Sprouts, with the focus being on that organic food, that organic style and everything. You got your Chipotle and the biscuit bar over there, which is a good brunch spot over there. And then you've got some offices on this side. You got a little 2-story going on over there. Let me see. So you've got the bank. You've got what else? You've got some more restaurants over there. You got the Schlotzsky's, the Cinnabon over there. I mean, you've really got a ton of stuff. I mean, you got the Starbucks on that side as well, very important, right? So, you really have a ton of stuff to, really have easy access to out here, at least at this intersection right here. And so I just wanted to, show you kind of what it looks like and, show you what you can kind of come to expect in these shopping centers out here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the 3rd neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $575,000, 5 beds, 2.5 baths on 3,100 square feet, which is gonna put you at $183 a square foot, built in 1999 on just under a 1/4 acre right here on a corner lot right here. You're gonna have the 2-car garage, as you can see right there. Again, that traditional brick style of home, I see a lot of that down here. I see a brick and stone combination down there. I'll walk you down here in just a moment. But on the inside here, you are gonna have that open floor plan, the updated kitchen. You got a pretty spacious master bedroom in here as well that features a lounge area off to the side that's pretty cool. And you've got a covered patio in the back overlooking a green backyard back there. A really nice home right here. And so I'll give you a look down the street here. And so again, you've got the big trees right here. Everybody's taking pretty good care of their lawns and everything right here. I mean, this home's got some nice landscaping right here. And pretty quiet as well. This main street down here, we're pretty close to like a warehouse district, but it's separated by, I don't know what to call it. I mean, you have a bunch of trees, and I mean, it's very like blocked off though, right over there. So you have the street, and then you also have like a water canal down there as well. It's very separated, but you can see it right when you're on that kind of feeder street right there. So that's what you're immediately close to right there. But I mean, you are going to be very close to the high school over here. very close to the shopping center that's going to have a few grocery stores actually, and a bunch of other stuff. So you really have access to everything that you need. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty quiet. I mean, you've seen a couple cars go by, but I mean, anybody coming in here is somebody who lives here or showing a home like me, right? But yeah, other than that, it's yeah, pretty quiet neighborhood. I'm hearing the bird. If you can hear, I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, but anyway, let's talk about the property taxes here for a moment, because I know people love to complain about how high the taxes are here in Texas. And listen, I get it. Yes, they are higher than most other states that are out there. And we actually did another video where we broke it all down, right? We did the math and we asked the question, right? Okay, is Texas actually a better deal, right? Or where does it rank in comparison to some of these other states? And I think you might be a little surprised by the conclusion that we came to in that video. I'll link to that in the description below, by the way, so you can check that out. We'll have a few links down there that you might find interesting, so definitely check out the description after this video. And I say after this because you want to make sure to stay all the way through to the end. But as far as Coppell goes, so the property tax rate here is currently at least 2.71%, okay, which is going to be a little bit above average for Dallas. So of course the range here in Dallas goes from 1.8 to 3.4%, okay, so you're going to be just above average right there. But I mean, you really are getting into one of the best suburbs. Well, it was ranked the #1 best suburb in Texas, right? And so a great location, really safe, close to the airport right there. I mean, you've really got everything that you need. Good schools, of course, as well. You've really got everything, right? So, but yeah, I think that should do us for this neighborhood. So with that being said, let me take you to the next one and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $599,000. 4 beds, 3.5 baths on 3,400 square feet, which is gonna put you at $178 a square foot. Built in 2001 on just under 1/4 of an acre lot right here. You are gonna have a 3-car garage on this one here as well, on the back side right there. But it's going to be that traditional brick style. You got the columns in front though, same across the street. A lot of these homes on this street actually have those columns in the front, which is a really cool look. But on the inside, you're going to have that open floor plan, the vaulted ceilings, the updated kitchen where the stove is encompassed by this brick feature that's very unique. I mean, you could update the large tile floors in there, but 100% move-in ready, right? You're also going to have the second living area upstairs, and then you're going to have a great pool in the back as well on this one. So yeah, again, you're going to have these big growth trees, as you can see down the street right here. Really nice lawns. You got some nice landscaping here that we're going to come up on. But I could do without the power lines in the background right there, but hey, small price to pay, I suppose. But yeah, I think, it's going to be, it's actually you can hear a little bit of the street noise coming from over there on that side. So I won't say that it's completely quiet here in this one. But you are super close. You could literally walk to the shopping center that's, behind that alleyway right there. There's just a little grass field. They're actually mowing it as I pulled up. I mean, you could literally walk over there and grab your groceries or whatever the case may be, whatever you need over there. But you've also got you got a park actually on this side over here, pretty close by. So if you need to let the kids run off some steam, then you can jump over there for a little bit. But yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about was the price per square foot, right? I always mention the price per square foot on every home that we talk about, right? And so that's one thing that I really wanted to drive home is, because we have many of you coming from California, Chicago, New York, Seattle, places like that, where, you're not getting homes like this for, around or under $200 a square foot, right? And so it's going to be a little bit more, maybe like $500, maybe upwards to $1,000 a square foot in places like that, right? So that's one thing that you're really going to like about Dallas is you're going to be able to stretch your dollar a little bit further than some of these other places, right? And so we've got a nice walker coming around. But yeah, one thing now it's recap time. So let's talk about what's going on here in this price point. Let's summarize it here for you. So square footage wise, you're going to be right around 2,500 to 3,500 square feet is kind of the general range that I've seen here. Typically 4 bedrooms and up. Sometimes you'll get 3 and kind of in the low 5s, but typically you're going to get that 4th bedroom here. 2-car garage is going to be pretty standard, and then sometimes you'll get the 3rd like we saw in this one over here. Sometimes you'll have the option to have a pool as well, so you'll have that one. You'll have that as an option as well. Every 100,000 that you start to bump up, the more and more pools you'll start to see, as you might expect, right? And then you're also going to start to see that second living area as well, especially in the 2-story homes, of course. And the lot sizes are typically going to be right around a 1/4 of an acre still. Sometimes you can get a bigger lot, but it's all pretty much going to be around a 1/4 or just under a 1/4 of an acre. Okay, and the general feel to me is right at that mid 500s level is where we really start to see a step up. We start to step it up a notch as far as different features, a little bit more space and things like that, right? So that's kind of the very vague and blurry kind of line is that mid 550s or mid 500s, around the 550 mark is where we start to see that. Okay, so yeah, hey, if Coppell is where you want to be, then you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move out here to Dallas or Coppell. And if you found value from this, hey, please tap that like button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well while you're down there. And if you are continuing your research here, I want to invite you, tap on the Dallas, Texas living name down below, and that'll take you to our main channel page where you can use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you're looking for, right? Maybe it's a specific topic that you're interested in about Dallas, or a specific area that you're really keen on and want to learn more about. Odds are we've made that video, and if I haven't for some reason, then hey, feel free to drop me a comment down below. Would love to bump up the priority based on the demand that you guys are wanting. I make all this stuff for you guys, right? And so and then if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. Of course, we do a ton of different styles of videos here, and so whichever one of those is popping out to you, then make sure you click on that one right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.